Here we are live again one more time, November the 18th, 2021. Today we're going to talk about dream big and stop belly aching. Yes, we are. We had a very interesting meeting in our small group tonight, and actually some of it covered some of the things that I already wrote about today. So some of you probably already asking, am I getting ready to meddle? And yes, I am. I am going to meddle just a little bit. www.astepabove.life. Go to my website. Subscribe to my newsletter. $99 a year, $10 a month. You get some good stuff in here. Or go to my Patreon site and subscribe there on tier 2. So it seems to me that a lot of people, at least in my experience, belly ache about just about everything. And they especially bellyache about others accomplishing something. Oh, they had to cheat to get that. They were just born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Oh, they're just lucky. No one could have what they have and be honest, and other such baloney. That's what I think of. Anyway, so I call these people whiners, and I've often wondered if these whiners ever considered the secret sauce to being successful. It's called hard work. No, they've never considered that. What they think, they want everything handed to them. They want to do the least amount of work and get the most amount of money possible. Sorry, useless pieces of human biological matter. Anyway, let's call them losers without all of the aphorisms and things. So they don't have any concept of what it takes to achieve anything. They see somebody driving a new BMW or Lincoln or Cadillac or an XLT Yukon Denali or whatever, and they think, oh man, I wish I had the money they have. Well, those people worked for that money. So they got the money to have those things. You went out and priced cars lately. You don't just happen across a car. You don't have it given to you unless you're on Wheel of Fortune. No, you have to work for it. One of these days, I'll talk about the difference between buying and leasing. If anybody will remind me on one of these videos. But basically what you hear is, oh, the government needs to do this for me. The company needs to do this for me. How come my parents don't take care of me? Why didn't my brother or sister, they got money? How come they don't help me? Why don't my friends help me? You sorry thing. Get out and do something for yourself. I'm trying to keep these videos positive, but this particular subject really gets me. So the whiners you'll know because you hear, oh, poor me, to anybody that's within earshot. There are real people that have real concerns that need help. And these whiners, with all their attention getting, take the focus off of these people that have real, honest needs. It's disgusting. Anyway, learn to earn. And I'm going to tell you something I may have to read to get exactly what this person said. I had a person, this has been years ago. I was talking about, hard work, learn to earn, and, anyhow. I was trying to encourage her. Here's what she said. You mean like read books and watch success videos and go to workshops or go to college? That takes time and money. I just want to party. That's what she said. I'm not kidding. I just thought, whatever. There's no helping that person. And that, unfortunately, that's a view of a lot of people. They want to party. They don't want to pay for the party. Excuse me. It's my 2021 a step above. If you want one, $20, $8.95 shipping. I'll send it to you. Anyway, and you know where they are today? Let's see, that was about 30 years ago. They're still going around, oh, poor me. Oh, why didn't somebody give me something? 30 years later. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So, how about you? Where are you on the wine scale? WHINE. Not that other one. Let's talk positive a little bit here. So those of you that are pretty astute can grab hold of this one fundamental component of lasting success. Y'all ready for it? What you say is what you get. Yes, it is. No, you can't say, okay, I want a new Lincoln, and plop it's in your yard. That's not what I'm saying. What you speak every day at home, at work, with your friends, out shooting the bull with your other friends, whatever, family, what you say programs your mind that draws like a magnet from the world the things that you say. So if you're going around hollering, oh, poor me, I can't get ahead, that's what you're going to get. People that are sick all the time. What do you hear them saying? Oh, I'm so sick. Oh, I just get, oh, my head. Oh, my body. Oh. And that's what they get. They discovered in the 1900s that 90% of all sickness is psychosomatic. Look it up. People get what they say. It's proven. And it's proven scientifically through decades of study. In fact, on the medical front, it's been 100 and something years now. Anyway, think about this. How do you talk about your current car? It could be a piece of junk. Listen to me for a second. I've owned pieces of junk. I washed that car every week. I kept it clean, inside and out. I didn't let the kids throw wrappers and French fries and junk all over the car. No, we kept that car clean. I kept it serviced regularly. Kept the oil changed, the filter changed. Made sure the tire pressure was where it's supposed to be. I put in medium to premium gas, depending on the engine, because I had 2 or 3 of these type cars. Some of them required, as the car gets older, it actually requires premium, or what we used to call high test gas, to prevent knocking. So if you have an older car, pay the $4 or whatever it is a gallon. Keep that car using the best possible components, gas and oil, that you can to make it last longer. And it may have rust spots on it, it may have a dent in the fender, maybe the chrome's coming off if you have chrome bumpers. I don't know if they make those anymore. But anyway, instead of talking about the bad, how about the good? Maybe that thing rides like a dream. That's what you talk about. You know, my 1976 whatever rides like a dream. I love riding in that car. It's so smooth. It handles good. Don't talk about the bad parts of it. What happens is your mind, and it goes into your subconscious, creates an aura about you and a magnetism. that goes out into the ether, the world, whatever you want to say, and draws to you a newer, finer car. You're taking care of this one. You speak positive about this one. The next car that comes to you will get the same treatment. My mom used to say when I was a little kid, especially when I was being negative, she would say, Joseph, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. I went, what? I was 8 years old. I didn't know what she was talking about. She had to explain it to me. So, flies like honey. Flies don't like vinegar. I don't want to attract any flies. Well, anyway, that's not the point. The point is what you say you're going to attract to yourself. It works. I mean, I know it works. Let me go on to a couple more things. This one, I bet 75% of you can relate to this one. Your job. I hate this lousy job. It doesn't pay enough. I don't like the hours. I don't like the people. They're so mean. Oh, it's so awful. How come they don't pay me? Whatever. And how's that going for you? How is that job? Is that what it's like? It must be a pretty miserable place to work. You know, I used to work at those places decades ago. And then I found out, I started saying, I'm so thankful I have a job. They pay me what it's worth to do the job I'm doing. Now, the people around you aren't going to be perfect. But I started saying stuff like, man, I really like how when I get stacks of papers from Ellen, they're always so neat, and I can read everything that she's written. Or when Bill comes in to give me some more work, he always puts it on the left side of my desk where it's empty, so I don't have to fumble around through a whole bunch of papers. So I started looking for the good things, the good points, the good attributes of each of these. Or like Joey coming in, and he was always making a joke about something. They were clean jokes, but he was always joking around. That was his big good point. He's kind of lazy. But anyway, so I thought, man, he is a funny guy. Maybe he ought to get a job as a comedian. Yeah, I like him when he comes in. He's funny. So I started looking at the good points of the people. And, you know, within a few weeks, I started liking where I was at. And in a few months, I actually wanted to stay there. It was interesting. That was interesting. Because I changed my thinking and my speaking. When I went home, I didn't talk any negative. Some people, they say, well, when you're home, why can't you say the truth? Well, the truth is, what do you want? Do you want a negative place to work at? Do you want a car that you're ashamed to drive? Or do you want to speak positive? And when your wife says, well, honey, when are we getting a new car? You say, well, you know, this car is serving us really well at this time. And at the correct time, the right time, we'll get a newer one that'll serve us well. Does any of that help? Okay. So changing my approach changed a lot. And change comes from you. In this case, it came from me. I had to change. And I will tell you that at first it will not be easy. You will almost feel like you're lying to yourself, but you're not. What you are is proclaiming what you want. You have a vision for how you want things to be, and by speaking it, it will come to pass. Okay, let me run on. I don't went so long. So, do you want to live in a better area or better house? Start driving after work. Just start driving through neighborhoods or a neighborhood that you want to live in. On the weekends, you and the family go through those neighborhoods and drive slow through them and just look at them. Look at the houses. Look at the people. How do they dress? Do they look like they're in a great big rush? Do they keep their lawns looking nice? Are the trees pruned? Do the houses look nice? Are they well kept? Probably you want to live there. This helps you attain that. Not right away, but you will attain it if you continue to do that. So nothing happens without activity, so you have to take action. Start today changing your thinking to what you want, not thinking about what you've got. If you need to improve your knowledge, start finding online courses or local colleges you can go to. Does it cost money? Yeah, usually. Start setting aside the money to get that first course out of the way. Reading success books. Go on YouTube and you get free videos with millionaires and billionaires teaching you how to become successful. Doesn't cost nothing. YouTube videos. I suggest and I don't know how many kids you have or how your household is set up. At some point during the day, for 1 hour a day, get some of the billionaire affirmation videos. They're on YouTube. Billionaire affirmation videos. Make sure it says affirmations. And watch it for an hour. Watch it on your computer if you have to. If you can get your spouse to sit down with you, watch it with your spouse. If you can get the kids to sit down with you, watch it with the kids. If you do that for 1 hour a day, 12 months from the day you start that, you will be astounded at how different your life has become. You'll be astounded. I mean, it's amazing. And all you're doing is watching a positive video. You don't have to read. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to sit there for 60 minutes and watch it. Listen to the affirmations that they say. Okay, that's it for this week. I've got a neat video in my newsletter by Denzel Washington. So if you're getting my newsletter, you'll get to watch it. www.astepabove.life. Go there, subscribe to my newsletter. $99 a year, $10 a month. $10 a month, just about anybody on the planet can't afford that. 99% of the planet of the people can afford that. There's bound to be somebody that can't afford $10 a month. So anyway, I don't want to say everybody, but anyway, check out our website, and when you get my newsletter, it has my Patreon site in it. And make it an incredible Friday tomorrow. Enjoy that day, and then enjoy your weekend with your family. Start some of these things. Begin looking in the neighborhoods you want to be in. Start looking at newer cars. In fact, if you are in the mindset, start looking at a new car that you want. Let's go in there and go in on Sunday when they're usually not open and just look at the cars. And if after you've done that for a few weeks, maybe you might want to drop in on a Saturday and you and the spouse test drive one of those new cars. Smell the interior. Feel that new car drive. And think about, man, I'm going to own this in the near future. See you guys later. If I can figure out how to click on this thing to end my video, because sometimes I can't find the little button. Anyway, make it a great day.